Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to OMSI 2. Today we are down in Oatford. I know many of you have asked, oh Joe, when are you doing a video on Oatford? It's out, you've not done a video yet. I know, I've had the beta version of Oatford for quite a while, and to be perfectly honest with you, I haven't done a video on Oatford purely because I just didn't feel it was quite at release stage, and I didn't want to kind of point out all the bad bits of Oatford during the beta, so I thought, you know what, I'll just give him a bit more time to just get these little things sorted out. And hey, here we are with the release version, so I thought, you know what, seeing as it's been released, let's take a drive on it. We're going to be using the Streetlite today, and we're on the route 87, which is about 7 minutes in length. It's a right little dinky thing, and so I thought we might go there and come back if we're enjoying ourselves. Might only be a short video, we might just end up going there and not bothering coming back if we don't like the route. We'll see. Now this comes with plenty of liveries for plenty of buses. We've got this nice blue Oatford Bus Company livery, which I really kind of like how he's done the livery. I think that's quite nice. I like these geometric style colours, and I particularly enjoy the way that it actually works with the bodywork on the Streetlite. Oh, there we go, we've got live. I'd like it to work with the bodywork at this side as well, not going to lie, but yeah, this side it really does work well. Nice array of colours, and of course we've got a nice array of route brandings as well. Please do excuse the alarm, we'll just wait while we've got enough air in the system. There we go, we've got nice blue seating inside. Oh, something sounds like it's rattling and falling apart, doesn't it? Got a nice maquette as well. I thought we'd turn the lights on. No, I've just turned the lights on at the front. I forget on the Streetlite it's that it's not that second switch. There we go. Lights are all on. Oh, do you know what? We've just got to do that while we're here, haven't we? Because I love that smooth animation. That's why I'm looking forward to the renown, just simply for that smooth animation. Right. Okay. Hang on. What's the flipping password on here? Where's the book? Where's my book? Shouldn't it be in there? Oh, hang on. There's a thing with it in. It's scribbled on the bottom. Where's that book gone? Is it up here? No. I thought there were a book in here, like a handbook. Where is it? Oh, dear me, we've been thwarted. We can't boot that, can we? I thought there was a sheet in here with it on. No, not that one. Oh Christ! Right, hang on. I'll be back in a minute. Right, well we're back and just having a look at. I had to go back to one of my old videos. Oh, hang on, I paused it. That's why I can't hear the engine. Flipping heck. 9810 is the pin for this. There we go. I'm sure that in other liveries there's a sheet here and it pops up on the steering wheel. Although maybe I'm just getting it confused with something else, I'm not sure. Hey, dear me. Right, well, we're ready to go. We've got the lights on. The ticket selling is sorted. We need to pop it in gear, and while we're here, we'll pop 87 on the front. Oh, hang on, that's letters. I thought I could cheat the system. 87. It's going to tell me it's not loading, isn't it? Do you know what? Let's just cheat. 87 to East Pagbid. There we go. So what's on there? 0004, right, okay. Yeah, there we go. We'll just cheat. We've got 87 on the front. Got our lovely red text in the corner, and it's time to go. So let's have a few directional arrows on, because at the moment this doesn't seem to work with the whatchamacallit, where it talks to the dude. You know, the OMSI navigation thing. Do we not stop here? Oh, well, we do, but neither of them wants to get on, so off we go. Right, full steam ahead, off to East Pagbid, 7 minutes in total. Let's get round this. This is quite a tight corner to leave the station with. I'm glad we're only in a Streetlite and not in anything longer. What you do have to find as well here is an MMC. This is no entry here. And you'll find an MMC part the other direction, or maybe not an MMC, but just a normal enviro. You've got a nice train over there, which looks to all be one carriage. Ooh, let's have a picture. Oh, shadow's not working properly there, is it? Right, off we go. I think that's more a fault with I don't know what it's a fault with, to be honest with you. The shadow doesn't seem to be going onto the road markings. I think that's probably just an OMSI thing, isn't it, really? Right, so off we go. We've got a nice little housing residential area on the left here. We've got fields with cows in on the right. Very nice, very nice. I mean, I don't know quite how early or late we're going to be, so we'll just take it nice and steady. Okie dokie, we're going down into... Oh, hang on. I don't know if we'll get round here. I don't know if we will without mounting the curb. Oh, that's the curb. Good job there's nobody on, isn't it? So we've got this this little corner here. It's... Right, hang on. See, the thing that I have with this map is that I don't feel like I'm somewhere real. You know, this is very clearly not a real place, if you see what I mean. Maps like, you know, that's not necessarily saying it's a bad map, because, you know, it's got plenty of routes, plenty of things to drive. Oh, we're in the marketplace now. This is the next stop. We're bang on time, but we have no passengers. Right, okay. We'll keep going then. Yeah, maps like, for instance, Arcala, like West Country, like, oh, what's that Scottish one called? Begins with an S. Strathshire. You know, you feel like you could be somewhere real. You know, with this, I just don't get that feeling. You know, it's very... Oh, hang on, what's happening here? I just think with a little bit of work... But again, if we just stop there and we zoom out and we have a look here... This is a perfect, you know, like where we've come down. It's all very right angular, isn't it? So we've gone right, left, we've come down here, we've done a U-turn, we've ended up going perfectly north, assuming that's north again. We've come round, you know, everything's, it's not very, I mean, you know, like this bit here, that's better. You know, this is all a bit right angular, if you see what I mean. It just kind of is. We've got an ALX 400 that's stuck because he's turning right. Okay, so if we skip time ahead by like 5 seconds, he should move. There we go. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean it's a bad map, but I just don't think it feels like a city, a town, a generic place. It's a bit right angular. Which is why I've kind of not covered this, because I was really hoping that he'd put a little bit more detail in. You know, like, it's really hard to say, because obviously it's a free map. A lot of hours have gone into this. You can tell that a lot of hours have gone into this. But I just don't... I think it was released before it should have been released. You know, like, to say this, for instance, is probably classed as a main road. It's so narrow. You know, I'm going to have to go up the curb. We'll probably run that woman over. We've hit all those vehicles. It's just so narrow, isn't it? I don't feel like this would be this narrow. You know, if there were buildings on the other side, it'd be a really claustrophobic street, wouldn't it? Sheepton Bridge, 2 minutes late. I mean, what I did find as well in the B7, I couldn't actually get up here, in the B7 ALX 400. This hill was too steep, I couldn't actually get up. We rolled back down. But, like, again, with the railway... There's no junctions like that. Oh, Enviro going the other way. Again, it's such a shame because he's put so much effort. I mean, like this, you know, I'm not a big lover of just empty hills like this, for example. But I do like the fact he's put the fencing down here and the overgrown grass, the trees. This side of the road looks a hell of a lot better than that side of the road, it has to be said. Right, hang on, what are we on? We're on the 87. But yeah, it's really hard to explain because, again, I don't want Dan, the chap who made this map, to be kind of watching this thinking, oh, he's been really mean about the map. Because, you know, I can completely appreciate the amount of time and hours he's put into this map. I really can. But it just... This is the problem that you have, as IOMX was saying on one of the live streams I did. When you're doing a fictional map, you really have to... It's hard because you have to really use your imagination. But at the same time... It's got to seem fairly realistic. I like this little shed of a bus stop, but it doesn't seem to be a bus stop. That's odd. I thought that would be a bus stop. That'd be really nice. You see, I mean, like, another example is... Oh, no, hang on, it's a bank. That's fine. Okay, I thought that was just a sudden drop. I was going to say, surely there'd be a fence on there. Someone get it on. Ooh-ay. Our first passenger. I suppose it makes sense that this run wouldn't be very busy. I mean, that's a bit of a hill, isn't it, there? Oh, we're going to ground. No, we're not. We're fine. But we were that time. No, just about not. Right, off we go. Where are we going next? Ardington Village. As long as you're not expecting us to get up to any sort of speed on this, we'll be alright. We'll be absolutely fine. Right, so we've come off the main road. This is back on the main road here. So I'm quite liking this bit. You know, this forward bit here is very good. I like that. This bus stop is ludicrous. Oh, dearie me. I mean, this is... In real life, I really don't think you would have a bus stop on a junction there. I think that should be moved maybe a little bit more up the road like that. It just doesn't seem to fit, and that woman's not getting on this bus if she's going for it. Yeah, it just... I don't think it will be this close to the junction. I really don't. Oh, there's been a collision there. Heck. We've got cows on the right-hand side there. Again, very nice feature, but I would like to see a fence, because, I mean, what's to stop those cows just wandering onto the road? You know, these are all the sorts of things that you've really got to think about when you're plonking this stuff there. Like, if you look, all of a sudden the long grass goes into short grass. There's no dividing wall that might separate a field, so it just kind of, for me, it just doesn't work as a concept. And then all of a sudden we're back into flowers like this. Get a fence between them so it looks like it's split up as a field. You've got these here. You can't see a fence at the back there leading onto plain hills. I've got a nice enviro here. Thames Travel, is it? Lovely. Very nice indeed. Again, he's done so well with like the different liveries and things like that, the amount you get. And I appreciate this is a free map. You're not paying for this. But I can't see why you would drive this when you've got things like West Country and soon to be, you know, when you've got West Country and Strathshire, I'd drive this over those. You know what I mean? It's a very similar map to, oh, what's that other one called that's like meant to be really, really difficult? It's got really, really windy roads. You know the one I mean? I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's very similar to that in terms of how it's been made, I think. Right, hang on, so we're on the 87, so we go down here, and again, I just don't think the road is wide enough. Like, if the 88, I know that the 88 won't come the other way, because there's only one bus that does the 87 and the 88, but if another bus come the other way, you'd be knackered here. It just... Again, would you want to live down there? There's... Oh, hang on. Oh, have we stopped? Oh, it thinks I'm at that bus stop. You know, I wouldn't want to live down here. Look how claustrophobic that street is. My lord. Oh my god, we're about to get run over by a Hermes van. Right, okay. So we'll stop here. Okay, and we will... what are we doing now? We'll pop our destination in for going back. 87 back to Sheepton. You getting on, love? Why is she not getting on? I'm the only bus that comes down these parts, my love. Nope. She's not having it, is she? Oh, well. Right, well, we're a minute early, so let's set off. The timings are quite good on this. The timetabling done really well. I like the fact that I'm just plodding about, as I imagine a route like this would do. And I'm staying on time. The timings aren't too tight, they're not too slack. The junctions are too flipping tight, look at that. Wait. Oh, hang on. Right, off we go. 87 going left here. Oh, I'm not the only bus that comes down these parts, obviously, if something else goes right. Again, I think this is a main road. I'm not... It's too narrow! It seems like it really just has a kind of, like, a fear of using different width of splines. You know, like, I imagine if I made a map, this is how we'd look. Tell you what we'll do. We'll delete those from the background, and we'll have a screenshot. I mean, I like that. It looks good, doesn't it? I mean, what a flipping hill. My goodness me. There we go. Now I need the whatchamacallits on because I don't know where I'm going. Right, so that's where we turned right. We went down there on the left. Speed camera here, and we're heading back. So you do like a little loop, and then you head back to town. So it's only a little miniature like route. I think that this would be suited to a shorter version of the Streetlite personally. But this is the Streetlite that we have the livery for. But yeah, if I was driving this again, I'd probably use the shorter Streetlite. Maybe the short little dinky MMC. I don't know if he's done a livery for that, to be honest. I didn't look. But yeah, if we do the 88, which I think is the same as that, it just goes the other way around the loop at the end. But if we're driving that again, we'll definitely use the dinky MMC. So we're heading back towards town now, and another thing that I have noticed on this is that you can clearly see where the map ends. Like, if I press F4, I can categorically say behind there, there's nothing. It's like a track, isn't it? It would be nice if it was kind of mixed up a little bit with the foliage just covering it. You know, do something else to break it up a little bit, because this is a very green map, isn't it? Now, I know it's probably meant to be green. Oh, is there a woman coming for our bus? Yes, there is. Oh, I should have indicated earlier. Hello, dear. Well, I've not sold a ticket all journey, have I? Again, with this bus stop being so close to the... you see, like that over there, you've got a big field, you've got foliage on the horizon and a hill. I like that. This bus stop makes it nigh on impossible to get round here. Wait.
What's your badge number? I'm going to report you.
Oh, chill out. You've only been on bus 30 seconds. Dear, oh, dearie me. So you just feel a bit... I think throughout the whole map, you feel very claustrophobic because of how close everything is. And again, I know why that is. It's so that you're not getting... You know, you're not going around the corner and just seeing an endless horizon of map where there's no scenery. I get that. But you just feel a bit enclosed. You'd want this to be a bit further away. You know, the scenery to be just a little bit further. And obviously that would take longer to do, because you'd have to do more scenery, wouldn't you? But yeah, even so much as this tree overhanging onto the road, it's just a bit claustrophobic for my liking. I mean, he may have intended it to be like that. I particularly enjoy the fact that they've chopped the trees down there. That's something, you know, he can do it. He can do it, because you can see examples of where there's some really nice little details in this map, but it feels unfinished. You know, I didn't think that when the map was sent to me, it was at a stage where I could show it off. Now, for, you know, the main route in this is the Route 90. So for all we know, the 90 could be a lot better. Yeah, you just turn... Oh, I think you've crashed into me there, but never mind. We're going to have to go here, aren't we? Or we'll never get out. Oh, we're up the curb. There we go. Back down the curb. Boing. Put foot down. Back to Sheepton we go now. So again, this part is really, really well done. Perhaps this is better because we're on the Route 90, which is like the main route. I think it's the 90 and the 55. So maybe it'd have been better if I'd have driven one of those first rather than the little town runner. I don't know. We'll see. Hell, this is massively narrow. I don't know why we've got wood fencing on a bridge as well. That's a little bit weird for me. Just a little bit odd. I mean, yeah, like I said, this is the main road through here. It's just too narrow. And I mean, if we pause again and just have a look at the bridge, it's not a bridge. You know, it's a road. The wood fencing goes all the way up. I don't like that. It's floating. And this is a main bit of map. You know, I want some supports. I want you to be able to see that's a bridge. You know, perhaps I'm being a bit overly critical because you can't see it from when you're driving the bus. But yeah, that's what I like to see in a map. This is an honest opinion. That's what you come here for. You know, that's what people come to this channel for, an honest review. And that's what you're getting. Yeah, okay, I'm picky. I am picky. But then on the flip side of the coin, it's a freeware map and he's put a lot of his own hours into it. So, okay, yeah, I can see that as well. This is too narrow. A lot of pavements, like I say, nowadays have to accommodate things like wheelchair users, prams, mobility scooters. You won't get that because the lampposts are slap bang in the middle And that side, there's houses on them. Again, claustrophobic. A lot of people waiting here. I don't know what they're waiting for. Nope, she's got off. Again, the marketplace that we're at now, I can't see a market. I don't know if it's called a marketplace because of the fact that there's shops here. But again, the shops are very close to conceal that this is here. And I just wish they were a bit further out. Maybe a plaza with some seating in. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Get a bit more of this pavement going on out here. Tables, chairs, things like this. Again, with the shop being a repeating, there's lots of repeating, like the same house several times, same house, same shop. A good particular example is the fact that L'Aziza is on the right here, and you can see L'Aziza is on the left as well. South Wales Echo right in front of us, and you can see another South Wales Echo over here. You know, and another one. My God, the South Wales Echo must be very popular. But yeah, it's just little things like that. You know, you've really got to put some thought into it to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, I think we've hit the Morrison's lorry. Look, Olive House Deli and Smokery, and another one there. This is what I'm getting at, although I do like that Cadbury shop on the left. Oh, I'm hungry now. The fact that when you're driving back into town, you can see your power lines end in mid-air. You know, there's just lots of... Oh, no, hang on, sorry. My apologies there. The pylon spawned in. Apologies. You know, that's obviously just OMSI playing silly buggers. I like the flowers down the side here. I think they're very nice. It's a nice touch, but again... oh, hang on, sorry. Pavement's on the other side. I was going to say, where's the pavement gone? But the pavement's on the other side. Dear me. So, okay. Yeah, Oatford. The Route 87. Probably not going to do the 88 because, like I say, it's... oh, hang on. Right, that's pinged up there. Right. I'm probably not going to do the 88 because, like I say, it is the same route as far as I'm aware, just the other way around. To be honest with you, like I say, I think this map has potential. I just don't think it's finished. I think there's things that need to be adjusted in order to make it a really good experience on this. You know, the roads need to be wider. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know how you do that without ripping a lot of it up and starting again. And I hate to say that because you can see how much work is put into it, but it just doesn't feel real. And that's where I struggle. Now, if you like the challenge of driving big buses around tight roads, then you're going to like this because, like we've demonstrated, there's lots of tight roads. Lots of tight corners. But for me, it just doesn't feel like it could be a real place, and that's where it falls down for me. Sorry. What do you think of my review then? Do you think that I've been fair? Do you think I've been critical? Do you like this? Have you played this map? If so, let me know in the comments. I'm always eager to hear what you guys think. Maybe I'm just being a miserable sod and it's actually a great map. Maybe I'm being too nice. Maybe you don't like it. I don't know. But please do let me know in your comments section below what you think. And do click the like button. It's always appreciated. It helps the content do better. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Because do you know what? Now that I've said, oh, well, the 90 might be a lot better, the 55 might be a lot better, I am eager to try it. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. Other than that, as I say, thank you so much for watching. And hopefully, I'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.